It's not going to be easy. It's going
Alrighty, boys and girls, good morning. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Like the stream on your way in, if you'd be ever so kind, ladies and gents. And let's get into it, guys. Good morning, Sashin. Good morning, Armaz. Good morning, Lil Uzi. Good morning, Nika. Good morning, Nick. Morning, Wendell. Past 5 combines today. No way. Already? The day hasn't even started. The market just opened. Congrats, though, Nick. That's awesome. What's up, Bahad? What's up, Setzer? Amir? Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Thursday. Traded London session. Nice. Good morning, Benny. All right. Well, let's start looking at some charts, shall we? Making sure my audio is good here before we go any further. I think we're all right. Let me know in the chat as well, boys, what your bias is for the day. We have PPI earlier. We have Trump speaking again later today. I'm assuming it's after hours, like he did the last 2 days with his latest executive order signings. We do not have Powell testifying today, first time this week. So let's see what kind of volatility we get today. Let's bring this out to some higher time frames, do some top-down analysis. The draw towards buy side, and by the way, yesterday, I don't know if anybody tried trading yesterday in the afternoon at all. We did end up getting a completed 2-stage delivery. It did complete technically after hours, but we basically spent all day drawing towards the data highs from yesterday. So I don't know if anybody was trying to capitalize on that. Full transparency, you guys know yesterday on stream, those few combines I was trying to trade at the end of the session and get across the finish line, I was like 4 points away. Not gonna lie, I was trying to trade and catch the move to data highs, and due to a couple unfortunate stop hunts, I gave some profit back. And then I stepped away. But anyway, I just had to get that out of the way. Looking at price, though, here on this hourly, let's zoom out a little bit. We still have a lot of that low resistance liquidity to go get. You see NQ right now is stretching her legs up for this buy side, it looks like, here internally. Got this external high here. Wonder if we can get to that. If we do, it'll create an SMT with ES for sure. So we'll mark that out. Drop down to a 15. Taking a peeker at the sessions. Okay, so London low did manipulate below. PM and lunch low from yesterday. Now we see price just displacing right up, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Let's jump over here. Let's check opening range gap. Not too shabby. Yeah, nice little subtle 36 points for opening range gap today, boys. That's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. What are these highs? Oops. Where are these highs on? Same high. Love that. Look at us, bro. Like, what is the market's deal? Every day, we open up at 9:30 and we just pump it, dude. Why do we keep doing this? If this just goes straight up all morning, I'm just gonna retire, dude. This is bullshit. My bias for today, I don't know if I answered your question by me going over my little analysis there quickly, but it's looking like we're drawing towards at least 968 on NQ. We are trading above this first high here. I mean, so we'll see if price wants to just take this. What is this, Asia high? Just take out Asia high and not go any higher. I don't see that happening, but we'll see. So, in terms of power of 3, would like to see this obviously sweep buy side and then reverse and create a distribution lower. ES much weaker. So let's see if we got the juice to get the 968 here. We're only 5 minutes into the open, so it's still plenty early. But yeah, it's just a 9:30 lately. Been opening up and just going every day, just straight up. So no, Nick, I don't know if you heard, I think you yeah, you've been on here. Did not pass him yesterday. Still more work to be done. Just to think I was 4 points away from the target being hit twice. And then it wicked all the way back. Can't trade today? Yeah, you already passed five accounts today. It sounds like mission accomplished. Sounds like mission accomplished to me. At this point, you just need to draw on liquidity and buy and sell towards it to make money. Yeah, Junaid, that's kind of the way that I look at bias. Draw on liquidity and power of 3. What kind of throws it off? What kind of throws it off is honestly this type of action when price, like let's say my draw is higher, right, towards lower resistance liquidity buy side. Well, for power of 3, I would prefer to see manipulation actually the other direction first, right? I want to see manipulation against the direction I want to see price go. That validates my entry, right? So when price kind of opens and goes straight to the draw, you kind of have to wait and see what happens next. So, but we'll see if this ends up being a little Judas swing here to reverse lower. A very small opening range gap today, 36 points. You know, generally when it's like a really big opening range gap, like 120 plus points, according to the ICT lecture from a few weeks ago, that's when you'll see price just continue in the direction of the gap. Hitting first presentation fair value gap right now, folks. We're putting in a bearish SMT at the moment. We'll see if that holds up. We're dropping with some speed right now. Slicing right through the first presentation as we speak. I mean, either way, there was no entry up here I would have taken, so. Unless you're just, I don't know, buying these tops, looking for SMT, maybe? like a 1 minute SMT possibly. A little wick, maybe a 15-second. Yeah, I guess there's a bearish SMT on like a 15-second if you scale in as far as you can go, pretty much. No hesitation at first presentation. Yeah, I got nothing for you right now. Market's doing his thing, though. SMT with previous daily high. Yeah, what the hell was that? Yeah, previous day high SMT on the daily chart. Yeah, I don't know. This is just wild and fast, straight up, straight down. I don't have a clear draw right now, I guess, anymore. We'll see. We'll give it a minute. I'm trying to give you some signals. I wish I could. I trade a strategy anything more for fun when I trade the breakout of 930 candle. 930 M15 candle and a target 1 to 5. Wait, 1 to 1.5 or 1 to 5? I'm assuming 1.5. 60% win rate after 200 trades just for fun. Nice. Yeah, I used to trade a similar strategy back in my Forex heydays on US 30. Literally my strategy was based around watching market open like a hawk on the 1 minute on US 30, marking out, you know, basically a support and resistance zone. Generally price was like consolidating up to the open, so you'd kind of mark out the high end of the zone and the low end, and then as soon as it broke out of either side, I would just buy or sell. It had its good and its bad days. Yeah, I'm in agreement with you, Isaac. I think it's a little wonky at the moment. Straight up, straight down. Wonder if anybody got stopped out on that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and mark the data lows out for you. Are you saying that as you're expecting two-stage delivery? Data highs and data lows? Possible. We need the signals. I need the signals. The only reason I stream is so the chat can tell me what to do. So this 4-hour candle, we got 15 minutes left on it. Yeah, we were already trading up from this 4-hour BISI on NASDAQ. I guess as long as we don't lose that, it'd be hard to not lean more bullish. If we lose this, then look out. We could be dropping, but if we hold this gap, I don't see why we wouldn't want to just stay with the bulls. Look at this 15-minute candle. Oh my yuck. Oh my yuck. Took buy side, came back down, traded back into this imbalance, retested that 4-hour again. A little BPR here on the 15. It's looking like we're going to hold this gap for now. I mean, we got 15 minutes left. A lot could change, but I don't know, guys. I'm in a wait for more information kind of mode right now. That 15 minutes of opening bell so far is kind of wicked. Kind of scared me a little bit. Oh my god. Oh my god, NQ's trying to take all my money from me. How did you make the 8:30, 9:30 price come closer to the candles? Let's see. Where was that actually? I think it's label. Yeah, label right here. Or no? Yeah, I think this is it. Okay, yeah. So where it says terminus, whatever amount of time is how long, like how far out in the future it extends it for you. You could do current time as well. I just do 30 minutes. No platinum. Haven't had a 9-to-5 job since essentially since I was in college. Part-time while going to school. And then got introduced to network marketing in 2016. And then by 2017 had a little success, not enough success that in hindsight I would have said it was a responsible decision, but yeah, because of the little success that I did have, I was like, you know what? I'm young. Fuck it. I don't want to have a 9-to-5 my whole life. I'm going to go work for myself and be an entrepreneur and put my back against the wall and go figure it out. So that's what I did. I dropped out of school and quit my jobs. And yeah, it made me it definitely was like tough for a bit, right? Because it's as a broke college kid, you're already broke. So then when you are not getting stable, steady income at first, you're just kind of like, oh fuck, maybe I made the wrong choice. But definitely forged a different beast, if you will. Yeah, fun times. Would you say your net worth is over $1 million? And it is not over $1 million. I'm not a millionaire. I'm still working on it. My my goal was to be a millionaire before 30, which I think we'll do. I think we'll do it. You know, that might not sound so impressive these days when you got 18 and 19-year-olds making $30 million off Fartcoin. Yeah. But I think it's good. Comparison is the thief of all joy, right? Everybody's running their own race. Yes, very true, Lewis. Very, very true. Yeah, either way, I'm very blessed, fortunate, and grateful. I have no complaints. I have nothing to complain about. I'm very grateful. The only times I'm not grateful is when NQ does me dirty. That's it. You know, it could be a lot worse, right? Oh, you're not a millionaire yet? Wow, your life must suck. You couldn't be proud of yourself if you would get a millionaire with a meme coin? I mean, it is luck. Definitely no skill, but you know, at the end of the day, I used to kind of have a similar sentiment. I will say this. The only I guess at the end of the day, like, if you take the risk and you make money and it's in a meme coin, well, hey, hats off to you. You took the risk. You know what I mean? It's like we all could have bought Trump coin. We all, you know what I mean? We all could have done it. We all could have bought Bitcoin, most of us at a very, very, very low price. I mean, I only have one full Bitcoin now, but I had like 4 or 5 at one point. You know? So we were all there. You know, turns out in 3rd grade, when everything crashed in 08, we should have been buying real estate instead of, you know, playing Pokemon. But the only incomes that I really judge, and I just obviously I'm biased as, I guess, just like I like to consider myself a high moral individual and a Christian, but yeah, the only income that I do cast judgment on is probably OnlyFans. So like when you say I couldn't be proud of myself if I would get a millionaire with a meme coin, it's no luck, no skill. I feel that way about like OnlyFans. But at the end of the day, your judgment can only go so far. You still got the guys paying for it, creating the opportunity for those individuals. Oh yeah, course selling. Yeah, I would agree with that. That's also something that I look very negatively upon. Especially when people, I have no problem with courses. Like if people really are who they say they are and they can prove it, and you want to sell a financial education product or a trading product, and you have, you know, the results to prove and verify you are who you say you are, and you disclose everything and you're just super transparent, then yeah, I mean, I guess I have no problem with that. But the reality is the reason why course, like selling courses, especially around like day trading and stuff, or even e-com or anything, like it's just a lot of smoke and mirrors, a lot of BS, right? It's a lot of people lying about their results in order to sell something, right? And then they make a lot of money from that. I very much dislike that, but courses just in general, as long as it's credible, I guess I don't have an issue with it. But that's kind of the issue, right? Like, how do you know, right? You don't know. Somebody could be lying right to you. Somebody could be really good at faking it, right? That happens every day. So yeah, I would agree with that as well. But at the end of the day, if somebody gets rich on a meme coin, they took the risk. They could have very easily just as much been rug pulled and lost it all. But it is crazy times. The fact that, you know, literal teenagers supposedly are getting rich off meme coins. But I don't know. My other skepticism with that is I'm like, are these people really able to like even pull that money out? I am skeptical about that. Like, you see some of these stories, you don't even know if half the stories are true, by the way. But like, you see these stories on Twitter and stuff, or TikTok, you see these like, you know, somebody invested like a very small amount of money, and then they're making like multiple six figures or like $1 million, and it's just like, you know, it makes you raise an eyebrow. You're just like, I don't know if I fully believe it, but you got to admit that the picture these guys like Iman Gadzhi are portraying is a skill in and itself. Yes, it's great marketing. Fantastic marketing. It is in marketing is a skill. I mean, I think I'm not saying Iman Gadzhi. I actually don't really know much about him, to be honest, but I do know who he is. But like, just in terms of general, I kind of relate everything back to the trading niche. If you're lying in order to garner better marketing content, well, then that's not really good skill. It's just you're good at lying, and you clearly have sold your soul to be a shitty person to make money yourself. So that's not really skill based. That's more of just like, you don't have any morals and ethics. But outside of that, yeah, I mean, marketing is very much so a skill, boys. And attention is the currency. I don't know if you guys have ever read the book 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. Great book. Fantastic book. He's got a few good books, but that's basically his calling card is get attention. Get attention, be loud, be annoying. I try not to be annoying. Didn't you do that in IML? Did I do what in IML? I was in IML, yeah. Yeah, I absolutely, with 100% clear conscience, can tell you that I joined IML with 100% intentions of trading and learning how to trade. I was already like studying trading. I'd already been through like babypips.com in the course, and I was demo trading. And yeah, I fully bought and believed that, you know, these educators that were teaching in IM Academy were, you know, as successful as they were saying they were. 100% I believed it. So I'm like, oh shoot, why not? So I paid for IM Academy, and yeah, been around the block. But yeah, after you were a part of that for a couple years, you kind of realize, you start to figure some things out. It just comes with like experience with trading. That's why it's like anybody that trades for a while, I kind of go easy on like the chat, because sometimes there's just haters running rampant all over the place on the internet. But I actually understand where like a lot of like the trading hate comes from, just in general, because you got to think, if there's traders in the community that have been around for a while, I mean, they've seen some bullshit. There's no question. They've seen some really bad stuff happen to some bad people. Sometimes it's them themselves. They get scammed. They believe flat out lies from people. So I give them grace. A lot of times they come around and they just assume that everybody that, I don't know, streams, I guess, is doing the same thing. But did you ever sell people in the company? Yes, I did. I was a Chairman 10. I was a Chairman 10. Yep. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like it was all bad. Where I really started to get a problem with it was, so like my uplines, the guys that I enrolled through, like I'd bring people in and I'm trying to like get them set up. Like I had a whole onboarding system for like helping a new person. All right, here's where you get started in the academy. Because a new person getting started, they don't know anything. They don't know how to count pips. They don't know how to set up their trading accounts. They don't know how to, work MetaTrader. I was using MetaTrader at the time. They don't know any of this stuff, right? So I had like a whole onboarding document that I would like help them go through and like get them all set up so they could like get in the academy, start learning, get on go lives, start using strategies, start trading on demo, this and that. And then my uplines would come in and they'd just be like, oh, we got to get that person recruiting. And I'm just like, dude, these people are signing up to learn the skill set of trading. They didn't join if they want to go build a team later because they see the value in the company and then in the services, then that's amazing. But I want it to be organic. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? Like you don't want to be like forcing people to go recruit their friends and family when they're just like, dude, I thought I was signing up to learn how to trade, dude. And that stuff, after seeing that for a bit, it really started to bug me. I'm like, this is not what I signed up for. And because of that, I became a very big hater. Anybody that's in this chat, I don't know if like my buddy Tyler Jacobs is in here. You can ask him. All my old uplines, I'm blocked. I'm blocked on Instagram. I'm blocked on social media. I turn into their biggest troll. I turn into their biggest hater because of that. 100% fact. And that I'm proud of. That I am proud of. But anyway, now that I'm done yapping, get back to focusing here on price. New hour just opened up. Let's see if we can get a little manipulation down, guys. Hour of 3 of that 1 hour candle. Would like to buy in the lower wick. And the only entry I see is this inefficiency here. See on the 5, yeah, no. 3, 2. The 3 probably looks the cleanest. Let's jump over here. Yeah, let's see if we can get one poke down into this fair value gap. All right. Yeah, I'll go stop here. The problem is the draw, like, is this high? And it's not a very big target. And I don't know. Is it worth trying to run it all the way up here? We could. How many points is this? That's 50 points. Oh, I guess we're just going to go, I guess. Potentially, possibly. If there's more room to go to the upside to like those highs, there could still be a lot of opportunity here, barring a potential pullback. Is anybody already in longs? It's not impossible that you could have entered down here after this inversion here. Hitting this 1 minute gap. I'm going to wait for this 3. Unless it looks like we're going to hold this, I might hop in. If we look like we're going to hold this 1 minute gap and we start pushing back up out of it, I possibly will market execute a long and then put my stop at this low. Otherwise, let's see if we get this 3 minute for value gap tap. $10.05 right now. All right, so we're leaving a 1 minute bearish fair value gap here. So yeah, we'll look for this inversion if I'm going to execute this early. And then obviously hope that would hold that support. Past the combine taking longs. Gang Jong. Gang Jong. Congrats, Gang Jong. All right, guys, got triggered in here. Bang, bro took a winning trade. What do you mean? We killed it yesterday, I thought. And I didn't take a trade yet today. This is my first one. And it got fucking stopped out in literally 5 seconds. I think I got stopped out before the delay of my entry is even going to show on the YouTube stream. Holy bananas. This is nasty. Oh, just disgusting. What the hell? If this wicks all the way back up and then flies, I am just going to be irate. I'm going to be insufferable. What? I'll replay the move if we get like a 1 minute inversion. This is looking like it's going to leave another fair value gap here. So if we inverse, I'll hop back in, I guess. But that was the fastest stop I may have ever had in my life. And I used to trade US 30 on the 1 minute chart. Wow, that was fast. And just ask my ex. I know speed. I know speed when I see speed. Game respects game. You think I'm premature? You check out you ever see NASDAQ? Sheesh. Sheesh. What made you switch to NQ? You know, I guess a little bit of curiosity. I mean, I've traded NQ in the past. I went to ES because it was a lot slower. And then it got to a point where I just felt like the ES chart was just continuously disgusting to look at. It was like looking at the 1 minute chart for a while was like every candle had a volume imbalance, and it just looked gross. It was like too slow. So this is back in like 2023. and then switched to NQ, and I just felt like it was way cleaner. Obviously, a lot more volatile, a lot faster. And yeah, ever since then, I'm just more privy to trading on NASDAQ than ES. Even if ES is the weaker one and we're looking for shorts, I still just prefer NQ. So if we get the inversion here, I will replay the setup. I don't know, I get stopped out literally by a tick. Put my stop right here below first presentation again. We wick all the way through it. I mean, what was I supposed to do? Have a 60-point stop loss? Trading is a scam. Finally someone speaks the truth. Don't tell me we're going to get a seek and destroy day today. Inverse this gap. Let us get back in longs and make up for what you just did. Do not even think about retracing back down in here and chopping around on us. That would just be so boring. Let me know, chat. Do we spool today or do we seek and destroy for the morning session? For the morning session, are we seek and destroying or are we spooling? What team are you on? What team are you on? Team spool or team S&D? All right, folks, we got the inversion. I am in again, as I said I would. And if we are seek and destroy, I am going to get absolutely cooked here. If we can spool, I am in great shape. Oh, am I in some good shape, boys? Oh. Where the heck is my... Yeah, if we get seek and destroy, I'm gonna be seek and destroyed and seeking to get off this chart. I'll be seeking will to live. NQ gonna chat again? Don't say that. Don't say that, Wolf. Team Kamala. Well, I'm on Team Spool. Mainly because I'm biased and hopeful, but... I'll quickly admit defeat and quickly get out of these conditions if it indeed is going to be not that. But in my mind, the way that I'm viewing this setup right now is this is still kind of the same initial long idea. You know, if this plays out, then I guess my original stop was just too tight. But, like, this area is still held, right? Area is still held. You see the bodies respecting. Looks a lot sexier on the 3-minute, if I'm being honest, for potential further upside. So, yeah, to me, I'm just replaying the same long. Oh, Mohammed, welcome. Thanks for the subscription. Top step lockout feature really works wonders. Yeah, that it does. That it does. I should have used that yesterday after yesterday's morning session. I'm going break even once this high is taken here at 968, by the way. Let's check ES. ES was kind of outpacing NQ for a bit to the upside. Not right now. Should be good. No SMTs forming against us at the moment. We are outside the macro. Let's see the hourly candle expand. Yeah, kind of unfortunate that this stop out happened. What'd you say? I mean, I think I literally got bottom ticked. Low of this candle is 876 and 3/4. 876 and 3/4. And my stop was, wait. Oh, 876, 880. Oh, so yeah, I was like 4 points too high on the stop there, I guess. Classic. 4 points away from destiny yesterday and 4 points away today. Consistent. At least I'm consistent. You know what? I'm just going to go break even now. And if I get stopped out, well, this is going to look really, actually, totally disgusting. Would you agree, boys? Just picture, close your eyes. Just kidding, you need them open. Open your eyes. Look at this chart. If this chart comes all the way back down in here, this is pretty gross. Generate the buy side, run the buy side. Generate the boysoid and run the boysoid. There we go. All right. Partial if you can, I suppose. I am in on Top Step X as well. I got a little bit worse of an entry. I'll shave a little off. I'm in 10 micros. That's pumping right now, actually. I'm close to passing. I'm like $300 away. Took half off Top Step X, so I got 5 micros still riding. I can't believe that thing wicked me out right here. That's actually so not cool. We'll chill the stop up here. Below this fair value gap here in this high. Nice little trade so far. Hopefully you guys partialed if you can. See if we can get this run. Spool, bitch. Spool, you dirty bastard. You dirty, dirty bastard. You cooked some ES longs? He did? Nice. No, OMFX. I gave some profits back. I gave 500 of my 900 profit back yesterday, trying to stubbornly get it across the finish line. I'm working on it right now. They're close. I got like $140, $150 ish. So this might be too much. I don't want to short sell myself and then like be like $5 away though. But yeah, if it hits TP here, I should be good. Got my eye on it. Toggling back and forth. Which one do you want? Which one do you want to watch? Trading View or Top Step X? Top Step X. Yeah, I shaved 5 off. Just out of habit. I think I would have already passed if I didn't do that. Or not even 1 or 2. Where's 0.5? Here we go. Let's watch how price reacts to this level. If it seems to give us any issues, we're gonna get out. But otherwise, I'm gonna plan to just keep trying to trail in the stop along. Oh shit! I was not showing you guys. See, this is the problem. I'm showing you guys the wrong monitor. I added the 0.5 negative 0.5 standard deviations to the old fib projection. Yeah, it's copy traded. Yeah. I did not hold yesterday. I'm holding today. $30-minute negative OB. Do you agree? 30-minute bearish order block. Do I agree? No, it's like a lot of relative equal highs, but we're just kind of at an awkward time, so I could see us retracing. All right. Let's see if this gap can hold. It's the gap that was created above this high. We're kind of coming down fast. Hopefully just a quick little manipulation. But yeah, this is what I was telling you about. What was this, last week? I'm like, I feel like my biggest flaw as a trader is I sometimes cherry pick. Like, sometimes I hold, sometimes I don't. Between yesterday and today, and the problem with cherry picking is usually you cherry pick wrong. So like yesterday, I'm like, not gonna hold, should have held. Today, I'm gonna hold. Maybe it'll play out where I shouldn't have held and just taken my profit off the table here, but if we keep spooling, we're gonna be all right. Keyword is if. Are you doing this full time? Doing what with trading? Trading is not my full-time income, or my biggest income, if that's what you're asking. Nor do I really, don't get me wrong, you know, you'd like to make as much money as you possibly could from trading, but I don't think I would, I don't know if I would necessarily like relying on trading as a, like, imagine being like, oh, I'm a day trader and I don't do anything else ever. I do nothing else for money. I just trade. That sounds like hell. I'm just being honest. Yeah, check out my OnlyFans. So no, trading is supplementary for me in relative aspects, but yeah, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. That doesn't mean that doesn't mean we don't got big goals and high ambitions with trading. There we go. Get going. I might have spoke too soon. Give us a Shrek candle. Holding 40 micros? That's pretty good size. Well, that's pretty good size, I'd say. 4 minis? Oops. We're creating SMT at this current second with ES. With this high here. Break her down. Come on. And by down, I mean up. That's not what I wanted to see. Yeah, you wick back up for me. 10:30 here. It's so close, dude. Give up the ghost. Give up the ghost. Give up that bloody ghost. SMT still holding on for dear life. Come on, you bloody bastard. You're teasing us, NQ. You're teasing us. Knock it off. Yes. Yes! Alright. I'm jamming stop up here. On both. Is anybody good at doing math while these prices are all moving? I think I got this set right where I need it. I think. Yes, I got it. All right, cool. Thanks, guys. No Trump tweets. Please. No Trump tweets. It won't do it to me 2 days in a row, will it? Guys, it won't do it 2 days in a row, will it? It won't do it 2 days to me, will it? 2 days in a row? No, I wouldn't do that. Hey, look at that. All right, we got 3 of them bad boys passed. I'm holding this thing. Let's run this thing. I'm just going to keep riding stop loss. Congrats, guys, if you guys took those longs. But yeah, these 3 are all passed now. Add those to the mix. All right. Oh, you're joking. You guys aren't going to believe this. I'm copy trading 3. Hang on, I'll show it. I'm waiting to see if this gets stopped here in profit. Like I said, I wanted to see, if we slow down a lot here at negative 0.5, then this is fine. Anyway, I'll show it, but I'm copy trading 3, but you guys know that it's not always like perfect. Oh wow. You know what? What just happened? You know, I'm gonna be happy with that actually. I like that. I like that round 2K number. Anyway, this is some bullshit. Look at this. So in the bottom right of my screen here, you can see my accounts, those 3. And you got here. There we go. All right, so my Top Step X accounts, I told you guys that I had blown those 2 other XFAs. So my 4 accounts on Top Step X specifically, for the moment, are a ineligible 150K that I blew. And then these 3 50Ks that I was copy trading. And look at this. Only the leader is passed by $9. The other 2 are $14 and $32 away. Get out of my ass. You gotta be shitting me. Well, hang on. So let me change my copy trading here. Get those accounts out. Or the one account out. Okay. So let me clear this. All right, which ones do I need here? Clear. I cleared it. Okay, so 765. 765. We'll make that the leader. And then 771 is the other one. 771, follow. Okay. Save changes. All right. Let's go to the leader. Obviously, this one that's passed. Oops. This one that's passed, we can go ahead and lock out. And then these ones. Well, that is just unfortunate. So I'm 32 away on this one, and I'm 14 away on the other one? What the fuck? Alright, well. I don't know. We'll see if I can get her done here. I don't know. Let's do like 2 micros or something. What do you think? 2 micros? 3 micros? But yeah, real quick, guys. So just to recap a little bit here. And like the stream. Like the stream for another win and trade. 2 days back to back. Great CPI, PPI days. Great trades. Not little dinky little scalps. You know, break even day type stuff. So yeah, great stuff there. But yeah, just a little recap. I did take 1 loss. Basically, I played the same setup twice. And my first stop loss apparently was 4 points too high. Go figure. So then I just replayed it here when we inversed on the 1 minute. But the overarching bias, obviously at first we weren't too sure. And then as things started to round into form, we started to realize that this 10 a.m. 4-hour candle closure was going to indeed respect the 4-hour imbalance right here. And at which point we know we're bullish, looking for price to trade through or draw towards at least the lower resistance liquidity, relative equal highs. First long for me, some of you guys could have gotten earlier entries if you were maybe a little bit more aggressive. Like this inversion here would have been a decent and valid entry in my opinion. Little freaky because you're kind of entering like right in first presentation where price could to me I think you could have made a case for maybe more downside at this point, but Other than that, this inversion been the first one, and then this 3-minute fair value gap looked clean, so entered first position in the entry inside this gap. Stop loss, I went below, basically right below this purple shaded area, which was first presentation. In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, if this PD array fails, and then we also lose first presentation again, well, I'm like, we're probably just going to go lower. That's kind of just the way that I view my stop placement. I view my stop placement very much so like probabilities. Like, okay, if I'm taking a trade at this level, why? Okay, do I want to see this level fail? No. Okay, so my stop should go where it's below that level, and if it fails, I'm out. So that's how I think about my stop placement. But yeah, got stopped out there on that one, and then basically aped into a long as soon as this candle inversed, which I told you guys ahead of time that I was going to do. And then, yeah, I did close here. This nice pop up. It got real fast and furious out of nowhere, and I was content. We got over 100 points on that. And just in case this ended up being a fat wick and then we come retracing back down really fast, I was going to be happy with that. So that was good. Yeah, I'm just a little disappointed that I'm $32 and $14 away on those two accounts. That's like, what the hell? But that's the recap. Is there any questions? Let me know. But great job, guys. Yeah, if you caught those longs. Everything held true. Order flow stayed. We did, in my opinion, did a great job. We identified areas where we can trail stop, and those areas did not invalidate. So, I mean, I think job well done across the board, personally. Yo, is my account automatically passed? Yes, it is Jacob. You'll get an email. Obviously, don't trade on it the rest of the day once your target's hit. But you'll get an email at the end of the day saying that you've passed. You'll get a congratulations. If it's your first time, you'll get a little certificate as well. Or do they don't send that certificate out every time, do they? I don't think so, right? But then you got to pay your activation fee to obviously move into XFA. But yeah, nothing you got to do at this point. Once your target's hit, you just sit back, relax, and await the end of the day. Yeah, let me know how many points you guys got on that. Based on my second attempt here and my exit, where's my exit here? 34 and a quarter. Yeah, 104 and a half points, so 418 ticks. To be exact is what we caught there. Partialed on the Top Step X accounts, did not partial on this with just one mini contract, so that's kind of that's one nice thing about minis. Obviously, you can't partial because you're not trading micros, but it forces you to get fully in and fully out, which I think can be good. We did come up to this -1. We're starting to slow down here a little bit. I see it being short-lived. We're very close proximity to that buy-side level at 78, and we got more buy-side right above that. But that was why I didn't view this as... I don't want to say, like, somebody asked about this being a 30-minute order block. I mean, it is an order block. It was an order block. It was an order block here when it first formed. Right? And you can see the respect that it was given. I'm showing you the hourly chart, but same structure. It was an order block when it formed. And it gave the move. Right? Because you got your purge on liquidity here. You got your change in the state of delivery here. We retest the order block. And then we move away. So it was. This time around, when you're looking at it like this is low resistance. It's low resistance because this high was not purged by this high. So this is relative equal highs. Now, if this candle had actually taken this liquidity here, then I would have said, yes, valid order block. In terms of like trading into it, you could probably just close the trade. if that makes sense. But this is why I would no longer give it the same. Me personally, I would no longer give this the same. What's the right word? Credibility, I guess. I don't know. Significance of respecting as an order block. Doesn't mean it couldn't respect and do whatever, but just in terms of probabilities, again, this is what and how I would look at that. Yeah, great last couple of days here, CPI and PPI. Not much to complain about. Feels like markets are kind of clearing up now, which is fantastic. Do I think Tradeify is a good prop? I honestly don't know really much about him. Obviously, I'm exclusive with Top Step. So I only trade with Top Step and I only promote Top Step. Like I said, I don't really know much about him. I know they were in my YouTube chat at one point, giving me a nice big fat super chat, and then offering to do a giveaway on my stream. So that's my only experience with Tradeify. Obviously, it was a friendly one, but yeah, I don't know much about him. I'm team Top Step only. So, can I get 20% discount Top Step X on SEC challenge? No, just the first one, Bahadan. I believe. I mean, you can try it. Maybe I'm incorrect, but I believe it is your first. If you hit max drawdown, does your account reset? Yes, Deschanel. It resets if you've broken a rule. And the only rule you can break, there's only one rule. The only rule is don't hit max loss. So if you hit max loss and then you wait for the renewal, it will reset your account, yes. What do you think, boys? Should I scalp this? Try to scalp this into profit here on my 2 Top Step X. See if we can continue higher. I don't need much. I literally need like 30 bucks. Oh, I might have jumped the gun there on that. I need more than 30 bucks now. All right, I'm going to get out of that. All right. Now, officially, on these 2 accounts, I need 120. Fucking Tyler, what a dipshit. This is why I hate doing this shit. It just fucks me every time. Not taking real trades, just sitting here trying to get it across the finish line like a dipshit. Like an absolute dipshit. Clear all this shit out of here. You don't need none of this. All right. I need $101 and I need $120 or $119, I guess. I'm on the 30-second. Macro is starting. Got to include that volume imbalance there. Little inversion there. Let's try this again. What I need one. This is kind of fun. $32 and $14, dude. I can't even fucking believe it. Pisses me off. You know what I mean? No, you can't trade. You can't copy trade through TradingView. All right, we are now 162 and 179 away. You know that means up the contract size. We're going to 5 cons now, boys. Dude, this is literally the opposite. Do as I say, not as I do. This is bad. This is a bad example right now. I'm doing it for the culture. And I'm very aware of that. I mean, I only needed $32. You couldn't go up just a couple of ticks? Bastard. Yeah, that first entry was like, you're at the blackjack table and I say, hit me. All right, let's wait for something more clear here. Remember that buy side level still, we hit -1 standard deviations. Buy side level still intact. First buy side level, that's 78. Trading down into a nice imbalance here. On the 1 minute, we're getting a little 15-second change in the state. Do I trust the 15-second chart, though? We got the new hour coming up here in 2 minutes. All right, guys, I'm going to hop in. One minute bullish fair value gap. 15-second bullish change in the state of delivery. Buy side still intact. Inside the macro here. We'll see if the new hour opens up and helps me or hurts me. I already forgot what I said I needed. It was like 170 something. $125 risk. Yeah, I would say if I lose like another couple hundred, I'll just leave these two, I guess. I don't know. Being $32 away and $14 away and then giving back $400 is just so asinine. I just want to fucking puke. New hour coming here in 30 seconds. Did it take a while to get used to placing orders on Top Step X? No, the hotkeys on Top Step X I really like actually. I use the hotkeys usually to enter. So I got my buy hotkey set for the B button, sell for the S button, close for the C button, break even is Z. Yeah, hotkeys are super nice. We could see lower if we trade into this 15-minute fair value gap here below. But the reason I took the trade is we hit a 1-minute PD array, and then we got a 15-second change in the state. So just trying to align some time frames and shit. Just a chill guy trying to align some time frames. Change in state was right here. Up close candle, new low. Yo, Tyler, would you have honestly taken both of these trades? This trade maybe. The first two entries I took were complete gambles. In my mind, I'm like, I literally just need to see green for like a second. I was $14 away. So I saw price like moving up fast on the 1 minute, and I'm like, oh, I just need this to carry another couple of points. So no, I would not have. Those weren't real trades. Pluto, don't tell me what to do. You call it a day. You call it a day, Pluto. You're not even a real planet anymore. Here's what the 5 minute looks like, boys. See if we can put in this swing low here in the next 1 minute and 30 seconds. Unless this 5 minute candle just dies, it looks all right. Unless this 5 minute candle just dies in the next 60 seconds, which it can do. We've seen it before. But for all that is good and holy, we hope it doesn't happen. Yeah, if we'll see how the day ends, but if I end up basically like digging a little hole here with the profit on these other two accounts, this will be a mirror image of yesterday, where I'm like, I'm so close, let me get it across the finish line, and then I give back half the profit of the day. Literally, it'll be spitting image. But I'll be sensible. Like, I won't let... Like, you can see my risks. Like, what did I lose? Like, $50 and $70. So this would be 125. So then I'll still need like a few $100 for these two accounts to get those two across. It's just unfortunate that they weren't up to snuff with the leader of the account, but we're not gonna full tilt. It's not worth that. Being away a couple $100 and being away $30 when a new trading day opens up really doesn't matter, does it? No, sir. These 15-second candles print so fast, it feels like I've watched a shit ton of price action. Check the 1 minute. Yeah, ES is near the high. I just pulled ES up on my other monitor. Yeah, that's what I'm watching for is SMT. Yep. Because I can remove risk on this and just let it play out, see if it'll go. Damn. Man. This shit does not want to keep going up. Well, we did not hit the high on ES, but we're hitting this rejection block. Now we're hitting a 1 minute fair value gap. This thing is just cutting right through. 15 minute fair value gap below this low. Well, hey, it's been an event-filled stream. No longer valid? What's not valid? Inverted. The only fair value gap I used in any of this price action is this 5 minute, this gray shaded area, and this is not inverted. We could go lower and see the 15 minute fair value gap. I definitely am not denying that. Look at this 1 minute on ES. We're holding that for the moment. ES is so much stronger than NQ. Seemingly. I'm going break even once the ES runs out the high. Which should be any second now. Any minute now. Don't take too long, ES. Any minute now. It took out that little high. I'm just gonna get out, dude. I fucking hate this. I hate this. You're bringing out the worst in me in NQ. It took out this little high here, and it just starts coming down so fast with the 50-minute gap being below it. I don't know. I'm just gonna wait a little bit and see what this does. If this just goes higher, then piss on me. Piss on me. All right, guys. Final. So, if anybody just hopped on the stream, by the way, you missed all the fireworks already. Caught this nice trade here. And then on Top Step X, the reason you see me taking these tiny little scalps is because I was copy trading 3 Top Step X accounts. You can see reflected by the balances here. Copy trading 3 Top Step X accounts. Trying to get those across the finish line. Got one across. Thought all of them were across. Turns out I was wrong. I was $14 and $32 away on the other 2 that were following. After a couple little tiny losses, those are now 172 away and 156 away. So 172 and 156. 172, 156. And yeah, the stubborn side of me wants to just get those done and over with. No, Nika. I'm too stubborn for that. I am too stubborn for that. I'll tell you this, though. If price does carry through and I should have just held that long there, well, then I will walk away because clearly I'm just impulsively making decisions, and that is not going to help me. So I'll do that if that's the case, but yeah, the reason I got out is just because I'm just like, you know what? If it comes lower, I'll have a better opportunity anyway. And if it doesn't, well then... the hell with it. But yeah, man, it's been... hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream. Like the stream if you guys don't mind. Don't you just love FOMO? I just, yeah, it's just, you know, it's easy to like, I mean, $14 away, $32 away, like, come on. What do you, let me ask this in the chat. What do you guys do? What do you guys do when you're 14 and $30 away from passing your accounts? What do you guys do? Because the thing is, I had my TP set perfect for the account that I was watching the balance of, which was the leader of the copy traders, the copy trading account. So I'm not gonna lie. Every time I've ever been like within a few bucks of passing, I always just do what I did the first time, and I just literally am like, I see momentum of one candle, and I'm like, all right, sweet, let me hop in that, knowing that I just need basically like 5 points or less, and then it's like always worked out for me. I'm in and I'm out right away. Gamble. Sleep. Full port CPI, 1 micro and a dream. Talk to a stop step rep and they approve it without a problem. Nasty, are you joking? You're telling me at 32? No, you're telling me at $32 away. I'm gonna say, yo, top step. What's good? It's your boy. Yo, what's up with this? And they'd pass me? Well, I've already screwed the pooch then because I kept trading. Well, if I'd have known that, I wouldn't have kept trading. I thought they would have just said tough nuts. That's good to know. I never would have even thought about that. Nasty, where the hell were you when I was $14 away on these two? Were you making another remix for Patrick? So you're saying get back within $14 again? Oh, Nashy, that's how I know you're a real one. Oh man. Yeah, the last 2 days were good for us. Oh yeah, total P&L, $1,501 on the trade of 8, and then obviously, yeah, the accounts for today were these 350Ks. Got one across. We're ever so close on the others. All right, we just rated the low again. We hit the 15-minute gap, right? Yes, we did, it looks like. We have an SMT here? No SMT. $172, $156. $172, $156. Remember those numbers. But yeah, I am going to still try to get these past here before I hop off stream. If not, then I will probably still try to get them past later today. Just because it'll kind of bug me if I don't try. And but I won't give back more than like $200 more profit. You were in a long, got cooked with a 1007 candle. Oh no, 1007? Oh yeah, I was in a long here too. I also got stopped out. Literally by 4 points. I got stopped out by 4 points, and then we started going back up. I just replayed the same setup. Yeah, that was a bitch. What a crazy candle that was. I was literally stopped out so fast. I was stopped out literally in a blink of an eye. I think I got, like, by the time my limit got hit, and then by the time my stop was hit, I don't think the delay, I think the delay on YouTube was probably still showing my entry as my stop was being hit in real time. It was super fast. Pluto, you bought that? Bullshit. Prove it. Post it in the Discord. Show the executions in the in the Discord if you haven't already. Post them. Post them, or I'm gonna call them bullshit on it. I'm in the Discord right now. I got it pulled up on my monitor. I'll tag you. Pluto. I want to see the execution. I'll be impressed if you bought that. Like, legit bought on that wick where my stop was. If you bought that. I'm lying, I got stopped out too. Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought so. I bought it back though. Same. Yeah, same here, Pluto. I feel like PA's been better. It's been better than it was, in my opinion. Maybe I'm just saying that because I'm winning, and it's not really that great. But I mean, it still will get better, guys. Like I mean, it's February what 13th today. It still will get better. The best trading of 2025 is still ahead of us for sure. At least we hope so, right? Let me tell you this, it shouldn't get worse. You know, it's just like your buddy that tells you to buy the dip that keeps on dipping. Just keep buying the old dippy dip. No, not the dip. Not the dippy dip. The dippity dip dip dip. That was the dip you're supposed to buy. Oh. I got it. You want reveal something? How old are you? Are you of age? We might have minors in here, Allie, so I don't know if you should do that. Expecting TGIF tomorrow? Yeah, let's see. Well, let's see how today goes. I never like to predict too far in the future when we got a lot of price action today. There's like literally so much could happen today. This thing could look totally different. I wonder if we're going to correct here. How do we feel about this inversion, chat? Do we like it or we hate it? We got to get the inversion first, guys. Relax. Yeah, no inversion there. No, sir. No, sir. We caught a nice little, what day was that? Was that Friday we caught a trade like this? Or was that Thursday last week? One of the days last week, we caught a nice little trade like this. If you guys remember, market opened up and just went straight up. And then we ended up catching the sell. Much, much later. Long stream that day. Also, how has the stream been for you guys? Has it been like has it glitched out at all, or has it lagged at all? I'm curious. My OBS is telling me I dropped 0.1% of my frames, which means I might have to adjust like my bitrate and stuff if it is dropping. It doesn't do this every day, but every once in a while it will do this. So it might be better for me to turn my bitrate down a little bit. Still good? Okay. All right. If you guys say so. All right. Appreciate the feedback. How long have you been trading a Wyckoff system? From 1907 and has expired copyright, so ICT can keep all the money he makes without getting sued. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not privy to whatever you're discussing there, Lotra. I know what Wyckoff is. I learned that in IML. But listen, man. All I know is I learned it, in my opinion, because of ICT. So I give credit where I feel credit is due. Without ICT popularizing it the way that he did, I don't know. You know, who knows? But I guess you can call it whatever you want. It doesn't really bother. It don't bother me. You could. That's why like people get so caught up in like the semantics of, oh, you trade this or that. No, it's called this. It's called that. I don't really care, to be honest. Like technically every style of trading is like support and resistance. It's just a different. You know, you use different things as support and different things as resistance. But technically everything is support and resistance. You know, ICT is genius taxing on copyright-free info. Maybe. Maybe. He's definitely smart and a great marketer. Great speaker. So, like I said the other day when ICT was on stream, and I didn't know it, I said, regardless, you got to give the guy credit for popularizing, you know, these price action concepts. Yeah, Lotran, like I said, I'm not too sure. I don't know. I've never really looked into it too much. You know, and I'm usually the first person. I'll be critical of anybody. I've been critical of ICT. I was critical of ICT when he was literally on my on my stream the other day. So much so that I wonder if he thinks I'm a big hater now, but yeah, I'm critical of him of other things though. I'm critical of him of like you know, saying one thing, doing another, saying he's going to do something, not following through. I'm not of the opinion that he stole information or anything. I mean, I think he learned a lot of information from other people as well. Like, you know, he's admitted he's learned from Larry Williams and he's learned from, you know, a lot of these other people in the trading space years ago. So yeah, there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of subconscious carryover, and you know, I traded all kinds of different strategies before I eventually settled on trading ICT concepts, and sometimes that, you know, those philosophies and ways of thinking, are still there in the back of my mind. Yeah, ICT was here on Tuesday. I didn't know he was here, and then he popped in the chat and said ICT's overrated, because I was kind of ranting about him a little bit, partially to pass the time, but partially because the chat we were just having a nice little chat about it all. I was giving him flowers, but also criticizing him for just, like, you know, how the Robbins Cup situation was handled. You know, he's brought on a lot of the hatred that he gets from other traders himself, the way he acts and behaves, and I think he knows that, and I think it's all strategic. I think it's all for, you know, marketing and attention, and it clearly works. So, but yeah, he hopped in the chat. The first thing he said was, ICT's overrated. Focus on yourself. I'm like, oh, great. What did he hear? You know what I mean? I don't know if he was listening the whole time. If he was listening the whole time, he knows that with the context around what I was saying was very fair, not like a hater. But if he wasn't listening the whole time and he just heard like a little tidbit right before he commented, he might think I'm just a full-blown hater, yeah. Which I imagine was probably very confusing, considering I'm trading ICT concepts. He's just probably like, oh, there's this guy on my For You page. It looks like he's trading ICT concepts. Oh, he's live right now. Let's check this out. All of a sudden, what the fuck? This guy's just hating on me. But he did have to subscribe to leave a comment. So I do appreciate the subscription. I don't know if he stayed subscribed or not, but he did subscribe in order to leave the comment. That we do know. But yeah, hopefully he doesn't think I'm some big hater. Hopefully he was on longer and got the full context of the conversation. You know, I don't want to be kicked off the will. Of all the ICT streamer children, I don't want to be kicked off the will. Keep me on the will. I get it's a trend. Might as well tap into it if you don't have anything to contribute to the space. Yeah, I mean, most people don't have anything to contribute to the space other than their own personal experience and personal stories, right? But, like, when it comes to trading's pretty, you know, the shit don't change. It's market goes up, market goes down. There's different strategies to trade it. I mean, how many times can we repeat the same shit? I don't know. And yeah, just look how many people trade ICT concepts. Clearly, it's popularized. I didn't trade ICT concepts initially when I first started trading. It was actually the first thing that I knew of, but I didn't trade it because I feel like it just went way over my head. And I didn't understand. So I went through everything else. I did support and resistance trend lines. I did volume profile. I did supply and demand, EMA crossovers, you know, RSI, overbought, oversold, Bollinger Bands, divergences, harmonics, pivots. Man, there's so many strategies that I've tinkered and tampered with over the years that, you know, it got to a point where I'm like, okay, one, you need a strategy that you can easily identify. Like when you have a good setup, you can easily identify it and execute it. That's number one. And then number two, like, does the logic behind the trades you're taking resonate with you? Like, if the logic behind your trades, like, some people are like, you know what, my logic is we're above VWAP. We retest VWAP. I'm just going to stay trading that trend. That's fine. At least there's some logic there. And if that's what the person deems as logic and they want to do that and they like that, they're comfortable with it, that's awesome. You know, for me, I definitely subscribe to the idea that the markets are 100% manipulated. And I think that the markets are always moving in a way to create the most pain for the most people. And in my opinion, I just feel like looking at the market in this way, through the lens of liquidity and imbalance and manipulation and distribution and, you know, power of three, in my opinion, it resonates the most with me. And I just feel like that's how the markets are moving. I feel like they're always moving to create the most pain for the most people. And I feel like looking through the market this way helps kind of find where those moments in price are so you can take advantage. So to me, that's why I trade ICT concepts. It's not because I believe we're trading like the banks. It's not because, you know, I believe ICT is the best trader to ever walk the face of the earth. That has nothing to do with it at all. and nor do I even subscribe to those ideas. I just think the overall arching logic behind trading this style makes the most sense to me. And obviously through a lot of forward testing and back testing, like you just see things repeat in any good strategy. That's all it is. You're just looking for a repeatable process, a repeatable edge in the market. If you can find anything that repeats, you can have an edge. So that's kind of just the way I look at it. But what do you think, guys? Are we ready to go higher or what? Or not yet? You know, I don't want to get sucked in too early and then we just kind of end up chopping around because we had a nice expansion already. But notice the respect right to -1, ultimately generating more buy side because we stop, creating another relative equal high in comparison to the other highs. And we're just generating more buy side to be ran out. So market's very efficient. That's another thing that resonates with me about smart money concepts, if you want to call them that, is the market will often kill multiple birds with one stone. It'll, you know, stop people out, take out highs and lows, while also at the same time rebalancing, while also at the same time generating more liquidity for later. Like it's doing all of these things simultaneously all the time. Five-minute fair value gap here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the idea of trying to force the long here. Okay, so I'm 156, 172 away on these two accounts. I am going to try to pass them at some point today, get those across. I just don't know if I'm going to do it right now. I'm kind of starting to doubt what we're going to do here in the short term. So, that's why ICT is full of shit. I mean, yeah, I mean, you don't got to like the guy. I definitely have my personal criticisms of ICT for sure. They're warranted, and I think he knows they are. You know, I think overall, I don't think he has negative intentions. I don't think he has bad intentions. I don't think he's trying to, you know, lie to people or anything. Maybe he is, I don't know, but I don't get the vibe that he has bad intentions. So I give him some grace for the most part. I just don't like the, hey, I'm gonna win Robin's Cup, and then, you know, when you don't win Robin's Cup, you kind of just like don't even address the situation anymore. Like I would just appreciate it. Like, yo, I lost. Yeah, I fucked up. I blew the account. I lost. I'm human. I was trying to force it to break Larry Williams' record. Like, I would just love that so much more. I would respect that so much more. And I can definitely say that for sure. Whether ICT is listening or not, that's it. But I mean, I don't think he would be surprised by that criticism. I think he kind of fully expected that. But anywho, all right, guys, I'll probably call it there. I'm up 1,500 on this Trade of 8 account, and one loss, one win there. And then the obviously Top Step X accounts, like I said, got one across, was $14 and $32 away on these other two that were copy traded. So was just off by a hair. Just off by a hair on those. We'll see if we can get those done today or not. But hey, appreciate you guys showing up as always. Like the stream if you would be ever so kind, guys. And I am planning on streaming tomorrow. Taking a look ahead, we've got core retail sales and retail sales tomorrow morning pre-market. Some more red folder news. Fantastic, fantastic. But appreciate you guys. Like the stream before you hit the road. If you guys want to stay updated, I'll keep you guys updated on X. If you guys want to follow my X account at I'm Tyler Trades, boys, trying to grow that X account this year. And if you need a new combine, boys, the link in the chat will give you 20% off at checkout for eligible customers. Appreciate you, kids. Hope you guys have a great Thursday, and I'll see you boys and girls tomorrow.
Tyler Trades sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams, using using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money, he's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. He's dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.